Hi viewers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Viewers, today we will talk about Albert Einstein, his childhood and education. Einstein's parents were secular middle-class Jews. His father, Hermann Einstein, was originally a featherbed salesman and later ran an electrochemical factory with moderate success. His mother, the former Pauline Koch, ran the family household. He had one sister, Maria, who went by the name Maja, born 2 years after Albert. Einstein would write the two wonders deeply affected his early years. The first was his encounter with the compass at age 5. He was mystified that invisible forces could deflect the needle. This would lead to a lifelong fascination with invisible forces. The second wonder came at the age of 12 when he discovered a book of geometry. When he devoured, calling it his sacred little geometry book. Einstein became deeply religious at age 12, even composing several songs in praise of God and chanting religious songs on the way to school. This began to change, however, after he read science books that contradicted his religious beliefs. This challenge to establish authority left a deep and lasting impression. At at the age of 12, Einstein's education was disrupted by his father's repeated failures at business. In 1894, after his company failed to get an important contract to electrify the city of Munich, Hermann Einstein moved to Milan to work with a relative. Einstein was left at a boarding house in Munich and expected to finish his education alone, miserable and repelled by the looming prospect of military duty when he turned 16. Einstein ran away 6 months later and landed on the doorstep of his surprised parents. His parents realized the enormous problems that he faced as a school dropout and draft dodger with no employable skills. His prospects did not look promising. After graduation in 1900, Einstein faced out one of the greatest crises in his life because he studied advanced subjects on his own. He often cut classes. This earned him the animosity of some professors, especially Weber. Unfortunately, Einstein asked Weber for a letter of recommendation. Einstein was subsequently turned down for every academic position that he applied to. He later wrote, "I would have found long ago if Weber had no played a dishonest game with me." During 1905, often called Einstein's miracle year, he published four papers in Annalen der Physik, each of which would alter the course of modern physics. Einstein's work was interrupted by World War I. A lifelong pacifist, he was only one of the four intellectuals in Germany to sign a manifesto opposing Germany's entry into the war. Disgusted, he called nationalism the measles of mankind. He would write, at such a time as this, one realizes what a sorry species of animal one belongs to. In the chaos unleashed after the war in November 1918, radical students seized control of the University of Berlin and held the rector of the college and several professors hostage. Many feared that calling in the police to release the officials would result in a tragic confrontation. Einstein, because he was respected by both students and faculty, was the logical candidate to mediate the crisis. Together with the Max Born, Einstein brokered a compromise that resolved it. Legacy of Albert Einstein. In some sense, Einstein, instead of being a relic, may have too far ahead of his time. The strong force, a major piece of of any unified field theory, was still a total mystery in Einstein's life. Only in the 1907 and 80s did physicists